Hello everybody, it is Wednesday, so it is cooking. Our theme this week is St. Patrick's Day, so we have a really fun, very good treat. We are making Shamrock Shake Cupcakes. Isn't that exciting? Now this particular treat is a little more fancy than what we normally make. There are a few more steps in this one than what we normally make, but this one's fun. This is a lot of fun. So, the supplies that you're going to need to make this are, you need a white cake mix. Does not matter what brand, but you need a white cake mix. You need the ingredients that the cake mix calls for. So you need vegetable oil, water, and eggs. You need at least 3 eggs. You need some mint extract. Now this is a creme de menthe flavor. I found this at Hobby Lobby in the baking area. This one is peppermint oil, so some sort of mint flavoring. Then you need some green food coloring. This is a Wilton and this is gel food coloring. This is a much more intense color, and it doesn't, because it's a gel, it doesn't water down the cake mix. You also need some white frosting. You need maraschino cherries with the stems on. You need chocolate syrup. Now technically the frosting and the maraschino cherries and the syrup are optional. You need some cupcake liners, and I found these fun St. Patrick's Day cupcake liners. I found these at Trevor True Value on 16th Street in Moline. And then some green paper straws for decoration. We'll cut these up. I also found these. I found these at Walmart in the party aisle. So you will also need a bowl to mix your cake in. You will need a whisk or an electric mixer. You'll need a rubber spatula, and you'll need a cupcake pan. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put the cupcake liners in the cupcake pan. And what I normally do with my cupcake liners is I put a little bit of vegetable spray, cooking spray in them, so that the cupcakes will release a little easier. Hopefully I have enough cupcake liners for all of this. There we go, we do. And I have 1 extra. Okay. So, the cupcake liners are ready. Now, let's try that one. So then what we're going to do is we are going to open up our white cake mix, and we are going to prepare it according to the directions on the box. So we have our cupcake, or we've got our cake mix here. I am going to bring our garbage can a little closer. There we go. Then we need a cup of water. Our cake fell on the floor. Our cake box fell on the floor. You need 1 cup of water. You need a ½ cup of vegetable oil. So I'm going to use the same thing for my vegetable oil. There is a ½ cup. I'm going to put these things to the side here. I'm going to use my spatula to get all the vegetable oil. All right, so now we've got the vegetable oil. Now I need 3 eggs. Try to make sure not to get the eggshell in the batter. I've done that before. It's not fun. Nobody likes crunchy cupcakes. I don't like them anyway. All right, so we've got our 3 eggs. And then we are going to mix this up. See? Mix it up good. All right, this is how I normally mix my cake. I put it on my lap so that I can hold it well. And then I use the whisk and whisk it up hard. All right, so this little bottle is about 1.5 teaspoons, and that's what we call for the flavoring. So this is 1.5 teaspoons of mint flavoring goes into our cake batter. And then I'm going to I use a toothpick for this gel. So I'm going to put a nice glop of green food coloring in we want this to be nice and green. And then I'm going to throw away my green toothpick. And then we're going to mix it up. Oh, look how beautiful and green that is. That is going to be a nice green cupcake. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. We want to make sure that this is all mixed up very good. Look, that is going to be a very pretty cupcake. So then, what we're going to do, one of the things that I need to do before I go any further is, like I said, I like to spray the insides of my cupcake liners with just a little bit of cooking spray. There we go. And then we're going to take, we are going to use our spatula, or our rubber spatula, and get rid of some of make sure we get enough of the cake batter off. I'm going to put this in my sink. And then we're going to use a spoon, and we are going to fill up the cupcake liners about 3/4 full. So I'm going to use my spoon to do that. Before we have done this, one of the things that I forgot to tell you that you should do is you should preheat your oven to 350, or whatever the box asks you, 350. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So that when you get your cupcakes in the liners, your cupcake batter in the liner, you can just pop those cupcakes into the oven. I think that one might be a little full. I might be filling these up a little full. It says 3/4 full. So if you get a little bit of it on the sides of the pan, I think it's okay. This particular cupcake pan makes 12 cupcakes, and this mix will probably make 24 cupcakes. All right. Then after you get these filled, you are going to put your cupcakes in the oven. You're going to follow the directions on the box. I think it was about 15 minutes. Just make sure you follow the directions on the box for what the cupcake directions are, or the cake directions. So I have my cupcakes ready to go into the oven. One of the things that I've done is that I've already made some cupcakes. So that way I don't have to turn the camera off and I can just keep going. So now we're ready to decorate our cupcakes. I am going to move this over. I have my I have my frosting ready. And what I'm going to do is I take my frosting out and I'm going to put it in, I need a napkin. Because I do not want raw cake batter in my frosting. So, all right. So I'm going to take the frosting and I'm going to put it in a bowl because I want to add some mint flavoring to this before I put it on my cupcakes. So the best way I have found is to put it in a bowl and mix it up. Oh, look at what I'm doing. I'm making a mess. You can see that I actually also found some rainbow rings that we can use as a decoration for our cupcakes if we would like. This is a messy business, cooking. All right, so now I'm going to put a little bit no, I'm going to put some peppermint oil. Not the creme de menthe actually should be thrown out. There we go. I'm just going to put enough peppermint oil in there to flavor it. It does not need very much at all. We don't want our flavoring to be overpowering. Oh, but it smells so good. I wish there was such a thing as smell-o-vision. I need a paper towel. Sorry, guys. I do. I wish there was such a thing as smell-o-vision because you would love to be in here if you like mint. If you like the smell of mint, I think we can just toss that because we are going to use all of the frosting. One of the ways that I have found, I have a decorator bag with a star tip. One of the ways that I've found to get the frosting into the bag that makes it easier is putting it in a cup, although I've already used this bag and so it's going to be a little messy. But then we're going to put our frosting into the bag. And I'm just going to put enough in here to make a couple of the cupcakes because I do have some cupcakes that are already made. I just want to show you the process of making these cupcakes. So I have a couple of cupcakes right here. Then we've got a star tip. What we're going to do is we're going to use, oops, I'm flipping it everywhere. We're going to use the star tip and we are just simply going to put the icing on the cake, on the cupcake like that. Very, very easy. And then we're going to take a little bit of chocolate syrup and we're just going to dribble it on the cupcake. We're going to take one of the green straws, the green paper straw. We're going to cut it in thirds. We're going to put a green paper straw. If we want, we can put a rainbow ring. And then we're going to put a maraschino cherry with a stem. And there is our Shamrock Shake Cupcake. We have a whole plate of them right here. They are yummy. I hope you enjoyed watching me do this. It is really fun. It's really fairly easy. It does take a couple of steps, but it's easy. And I hope you enjoy this. I hope you have an opportunity to make these cupcakes. They are wonderful. I will post the video and the instructions on Google Classroom in just a little bit. All right? Thanks, guys. Have a great day and enjoy your cupcakes.